What up, guys? I look for that near side grip, find the ankle, pull it into my hip, De La Riva hook comes in, sit up, dip and shelf. So we talked about how I want to get Carl's hands on the mat, so you can just keep pressuring into them. And now from this position we work the whole Kazushi. Carl wants to put his foot on the mat, but he just drops to his knee. That becomes a reverse De La Riva hook. And I'll just sort of elevate him, and he'll put that foot back. He'll catch on. The best way to get his right foot on the mat is to drop the combat base. Now I let him put his foot on the mat. I'm not trying to keep him back. So what do I want? De La Riva X. Use that foot as a step, bridging onto my left shoulder. I thread the first hook in, turn to face him, second hook comes in, and then I physically sit up and I've locked in De La Riva X. The whole mesocycle was built around the tilt sweep. It was the first sweep we wanted to go for, but unfortunately I don't have that grip. That's what I need. So how do I get it? Anytime I have this grip the whole way through this mesocycle, if I want that, I just sweep him over my head, get his hands on the mat. So now we just go for a tomanagi. I just pull my knees towards my chest, and Carl will make the reaction of putting his hands on the mat. Okay, from there, I just release the near side grip and find the triceps grip on the face of my palm heat tiger claw. Find this. Now, from here, I don't pull this, there's too much weight in his hand, all the weight is on his hands. So I extend my hooks out first, then his hand becomes light, and then I just take him over. We've done this sweep before with that grip, so coming up is exactly the same. I disengage my bottom hook, so I just windshield wiper my foot out, let go of the heel, find the underhook, build the base from my hip to my knee, cut cross pass, and then switch knee on balance. And again, you can just keep that position if you want, but arm bars there if you want. I'd suggest keeping two hands in because you've got both hands. So just step over, take them back. Now just pinch. So whether you get the arm bar doesn't really matter. You still pass to your knee on belly. So Carl's passing. I make the cross grip. Okay. Ankle grip. De La Riva hook comes in. But this is the weaker of the three grips because he can stuff that foot. So immediately I sit up, dip and shelf, get his hands on the mat, work the whole Kazushi. But let's just say he drops to the knee, he wants to get that combat base, and now I sit up and I've locked in De La Riva X. But I need that hand. How do I get it? If I want that hand, sweep him over your head. So I just sit back, putting my back on the mat, and I pull my knees towards my chest. If Carl doesn't post with his hands, I have the sweep, or he face plants. So I just pull him forward to here. Okay? Now from there I just let go and find this. But it's very hard to take that arm, all his weight is on his hands. So I extend my legs back out again. And as I extend them out, that becomes light, and then I just pull it from underneath. Okay? So I windshield wiper the bottom leg out, let go of the ankle, find the underhook, and now I need inside control with my left knee, so I just cut cross pass. But I keep the underhook and tricep control, and now my hip, I sit straight up on the knee on belly. That's a very good controlling position from there. I keep my knee across his gut. If I still have those grips, Carl's trying to pull that arm back, so I just step over, but I keep the second grip. Now I just sit back and pinch my knees. One more time on that. Carl makes the grip. I find near side sleeve, ankle, De La Riva, sit up, dip and shelf, get his hands on the mat, grab the combat base. I thread in De La Riva X, I sit up, and now I want the tilt sweep. So how do we collect this arm? I go for a tomanagi, an overhead sweep. Pulling him forward, he posts with his hands on the mat. Let go of the sleeve, find the far sleeve, make it light by extending my legs, and then pull his arm underneath. Okay. Windshield wiper foot out. Win the underhook, cut cross, knee on belly, step around, pinch, two hands. Okay, careful on the